Welcome. Today you're going to be converting improper fractions to mixed numbers, okay? So we gave you a worksheet, so go ahead and open the worksheet. Keep in mind that there's also a calculator, okay? So the worksheet, converting improper fractions to mixed numbers, tells us that in order to convert improper fractions, which means that you have the number on the top bigger than the one on the bottom, okay? Like 11 over 4, you need to divide, okay? And instead of having the old traditional remainder, you're going to be using fractions, okay? So to denote as a mixed number. So let me go ahead and run a couple of examples, so you better understand that, okay? So 18 goes divided by 4 equals, okay? So let me go ahead and first of all, use some colors, okay, to denote this, okay? So first of all, the bottom number, okay, which is the denominator, okay, will be blue, okay? And the denominator always stays the same, okay? So the denominator is going to be on the outside of the fraction, okay, of the division, okay? So the outside of the division is going to be the denominator. Now, the numerator, which is the top, okay, is going to be on the inside, okay? So 4 goes into 18 using your multiplication table. Have a look. How many times does it go? 16, no, not 16 times, sorry. Okay, 4 times. 4 times 4 is 16, right? Okay, now go ahead and do the remainder. What's the remainder there? 18 minus is 2, right? Okay, so when we used to be doing, oh, I already have the blue. Let me change color here. Bear with me. Or green, okay? So we have 2. R2, okay? But we're no longer going to be doing it and leaving it like this. We need to go ahead and rewrite the fraction, okay? So we have already the denominator 4, right? On the top will go the remainder, okay? 2. And then the whole number will go over here, okay? So that sounds awfully complicated. Let's go ahead and do a couple of more problems so you don't get confused, okay? 13 and 2, okay? So on the denominator, we're going to have the 2, and that goes on the outside of the fraction, okay? Okay, the numerator, the top number, will go inside the fraction, okay? So 2 goes into 13 6 times. 6 times 2 is 12, okay? 13 minus 12 is 1, okay? So we used to call this remainder 1, remember? But instead of calling remainder 1, we're going to go ahead and write it in fraction form. And if for it to be a fraction, you're going to have to include that 1 with the 2, okay? So the 1, the remainder goes on the top. The 2, the denominator, stays the same, which is 2, okay? Okay? And then don't forget the whole number, which is 6, okay? So 13 halves is the same as having 16 and 1 half, okay? One more problem. Again, are we multiplying or dividing? Dividing, correct, okay? So what is the denominator? 4 is the denominator, okay? Good. Okay, what is the numerator? 14 is the numerator, okay? You need to know this terminology for the test, by the way. 4 goes into 14 how many times? Okay, we have 3 times 4 is 12, okay? We have a remainder 2, but we're not going to call it remainder 2 anymore. Remember, we're going to change, instead of doing remainder 2, we're going to go ahead and make it a fraction, which means that there's 2 parts of 4 in that remainder, and that's the fraction, 2 over 4. Is that the answer? No, don't forget to transition and move the big number as well, which is 3. So 14 over 4 is 3 and 2/4. Okay, work on a few more problems on your own. If you have any question, just let me know, okay?